So, welcome back. Now, having gone through a small exercise, let us have a look at another philosophy of systems thinking, which is called as causality or the cause and effect relationship. A very interesting philosophy. It will change the way you look at things. So, please watch it patiently. This philosophy of causality says that in a system, the relationship between a cause and its effect, it may not be linear and it may not be immediate. And it also says that the relationship between the cause and the effect, at times they can be endless. And it further reinforces the philosophy of interconnectedness and the feedback loops, which we have already studied. So let us see what do we mean when we say these two things. All right. Let us say that you have started a new business of manufacturing the dishwashers. All right. This is a dishwasher. And let us assume that you have started this new business, a startup. All right. So there has to be a cause and there has to be an effect. The cause that you are putting in is the man, money, and material. That is the labor, the money, and the material which you are putting in. You may call that as resources. So when the resources becomes the cause, the effect that you are desiring is the profit and customer satisfaction. That means the revenue and the reputation. Revenue alone is not sufficient. For your business to continue, you require a reputation also, isn't it? So if this is the effect, if revenue and reputation is the effect, the cause for that is the resources that you are putting in. Let us try and understand this philosophy. See, the first quarter, the first 3 months when you have just started the business, you have actually put in about $10 million in purchase of a huge piece of land to construct your factory. But there is no effect, there is no profit, no customer, no satisfaction, isn't it? From the second quarter to the eighth quarter, almost 6 months, you have put another $5 million to construct the building, the factory building. Again, no profit, no consumer, no satisfaction, no effect. All right. From ninth to 10th quarter, that is almost about 6 months, you spend about another 10 million in purchasing and installing the machines. Again, you are not seeing the effect. Then 11th quarter, the production of prototypes start. Still there is no revenue, but there is some publicity. Your name is spreading in the market. So some effect you are seeing now. Then from 12th to 15th quarter, almost about 9 months, you spend your time in producing a trial batch. You know, the trials, errors, making some new prototypes and a trial batch. So yet there is no revenue. But by the end of fourth year, that is the end of 16th quarter, your full scale production starts. All right. So revenue starts coming in. You start seeing the effect. The consumers are also talking about your product. And then in the fifth year, you have put in 10 million more into the raw material, man, machine, and everything. 11 million output you got. So you get a profit of about 10% in the fifth year. By the seventh year, your profit has increased to 15%. And then by the ninth year, your profit becomes 20% annually. And your brand becomes a brand name in the market. Your company has got a good reputation by now in the market. By the end of 12th year, again your profit remains stable. From 9th to 12th year, it remains stable at 20%. 15th year, by the end of 15th year, your profit starts declining. By 17th year, it has become 15% from 20% in the 12th year. Alright, so it is declining now. So what is happening actually? For almost 4 years in the beginning, you kept on increasing the cause, but there was no visible effect. Then by the end of fourth year, you saw some signs of the effect. Then by the ninth year, your effect was on the peak. You had become a brand name in the market. But by the 15th year, your effect started declining. And then by the 20th year, the company again started modernizing. Why the effect was declining? Because the machines had got old, the technology had become old. So now by 20th year, you start modernizing. You get new technology to your company. So the effect will start increasing again. All right. So that is what we mean when we say that the cause and effect may not be linear and they may not be immediate. It takes a lot of time. Take a few other examples. Let us say that you are in a university and you are studying hard for 4 years. For 4 years, you remain constantly an undergraduate. And then suddenly one day you get a degree and you become a graduate engineer or a graduate, doctor or a scientist, whatever. All right. Then take another example. For years together, you struggle sincerely in your organization. Gradually, slowly, you climb the corporate ladder of success from a junior position. Slowly, you are climbing, and then one day you become the CEO of that organization. All right. So, though your journey has been steady, but it has not been linear. And then one fine day, you suddenly take a jump, isn't it? Take another example that you struggle for years to make a brand name for your company and build a reputation for your company. It doesn't happen overnight. You may take years to do that. And then one fine day, you become little greedy and you commit a small fraud. After all, a human being, you commit a small fraud. And then your reputation is all destroyed. Whatever you had built in 15 years, in 15 minutes, that reputation is spoiled. You see, nothing is linear and nothing is, sometimes it is immediate, sometimes it is not immediate. So, as a leader or as a systems thinker, what do you learn from this philosophy of causation? First of all, you learn that you don't expect immediate results on your policies or your orders. Things take time. You may be the boss of your organization, you may make policies, you may pass orders, but don't expect immediate, results from your policies and your actions. Rome was not built in a day. It takes time. And secondly, don't hesitate in continuing to put your hard work and your efforts. Even if you see that there are no results, results may take time. You have to keep putting your hard work and your efforts. And the third thing, which we are going to talk about in the next lesson, that is that the relationship between the cause and the effect is endless at times. So you not only have to be a wise person, you have to be a practical person to understand this relationship between the cause and the effect. Why and how, that we shall see in the next lesson. It will be very, very interesting. Please do watch it very patiently. All right.